Hello, welcome everybody to November 5th stream. Crazy couple days with elections and everything going on, but we're back. We were trading it a bit. The moves were quite wild and volatile. Here's gold, for example. Gold's shooting up because so this was yesterday. This is when the elections were happening, the down and up. I got the short, but then I gave most of it back, if I'm gonna be honest with you. So took a day break. I figured election was going to be kind of volatile, so yesterday I just took it off. And then I saw Biden might win, and with Biden winning, people would flock into gold, right? So I got into longs on gold. It's breaking above this wedge over here that we drew out on the gold analysis. But even with that, I think I said on the gold analysis we could see this hit 2,000 near the end of the year, maybe even like 2,100 or something, right? So with that, we have the 4-hour kind of showing the signs of bullish momentum. It's at this resistance area right now. Big liquidity zone at that point. So we see the hours there too. I'm out of my position right now. Even with that, sorry, my YouTube studio is kind of weird. But anyways, yeah, even with that, we're at a resistance level right now. We're above the wedge trend line. So it's going to be interesting if it breaks out today or tomorrow. Tomorrow there is NFP though. So it might just be pricing in NFP. I do think NFP might be good. Oh, and today's federal funds rate. Wow. Okay, this is a hefty news day today. So honestly, it's mostly going to be chilling. Mostly going to be chilling. I don't know if I'm going to put in any trades or anything, but it's a heavy news week. So let's go to the US 500 and the Dow. We can see that this whole week's just been a bullish move upwards. Like that is nice, steady, slow climb right there. The US 30 as well. Nice, steady, slow climb on that too. I do feel like with Biden potentially winning, the market is going to go on a sell-off. So I'll be watching out for that. If it doesn't happen today, then it might happen like tomorrow or whenever. Right now, there's no signs of slowing down. It's been bullish, really bullish. I think that's because it's pricing in a Republican House or a Republican Senate, sorry, and a Democratic House. If the Democrats had all three, you could see that tank. But since the Republicans still have control of the Senate, then you don't really know what will happen with that. I think the US dollar is tanking right now too. The US dollar is going down at the moment. The world's reserve currency. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, the US dollar's tanking after the election, causing these pairs against it to go up. So obviously gold on the rise. It's gonna be interesting with the elections. Trump said he's not gonna accept it because it was a crazy way they did it this time around because of coronavirus. They had mail-in ballots and early voting, and typically Democrats are the mail-in and the early voters. So with the Democrats being mail-in and early voters, their votes were counted later, and with their votes being counted later, that's why it took like a day. Like Trump was winning the key swing states on Tuesday night, but then when you wake up Wednesday morning, that changed where Biden was winning Wisconsin and Michigan, where Trump had hefty leads. But that's where the mail-in and the early voting come in. But we'll see what happens. And to be honest, Trump's Twitter is lit. That's one thing I'm following. He's like, he's filing lawsuits and everything. So there's also unemployment claims that just happened. See how that turns out. That was a nice rip at 5 o'clock, to be honest. That was a beautiful rip at 5. Unemployment claims just came out, and it was a little bit worse than expected. It's 751K compared to 740K expected, but this is big, the federal funds rate. I don't know if I'm going to do much during that. It's always, I'll be watching for sure. Don't get me wrong on that, but it's like, I don't think I'm gonna be trading it during that time. Do you want to see what happens with the results of the election? I hope they decide it today or tomorrow, kind of get it over with. I think it's kind of been on everybody's mind on what's going to happen. People are getting prepared for it, etc. But have to wait and see, right? So. Looks like it's gonna rip on gold. I'm not in a position. I don't know how high it's gonna rip. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with gold here. Well, I gotta make a quick phone call. Early morning phone call. I'm back now though. Yeah, what I was gonna say, the thing with gold right now is that it's at a pretty big resistance at this level. I'm just gonna draw it actually. 1930. And then you get this little box here, so it's kind of tough right now to actually trade it. I feel like this whole area here is quite a big resistance area, big level, big zone. I don't know if it has enough to break it today, but we'll keep that there just in case. So we'll keep an eye out on that. Actually, I'm gonna do a double screen with the market and market. There we go. Let's go in the hourly or daily. 5 minute, 15. Let's go 30 minutes. Let's go 15. So this is the Dow Jones, S&P 500, same thing here. So we'll be watching those two. I just want to see how it reacts, really. Damn, Bitcoin's at 15K. Holy shit. Guess people are flocking to Bitcoin, as I said on the gold stream. Gold analysis stream, people were flocking to Bitcoin. All right, so with gold, talking to one of my buddies about it, it's at like the wedge did break, but it's at a pretty big resistance level right now. Like that resistance level is pretty massive, so there's gonna be a lot of sell orders up there. With all those sell orders up there, it's tough to break it at that point, right? So just gonna have to wait and see with that and how that turns out. Looks like it's breaking on gold. Fuck. Don't really want to force a trade in there yet, so I think I might just have to chill a little bit. I mean, the trade was really a 5 anyways, an overnight holder. But it is what it is. So. Ooh, it's popping. 1931. That's solid. Honestly, I think when the market opens, we're gonna get like the initial reaction of Biden winning. I feel like that's when we'll get a move. But in all honesty, with Fed Day today, we'll have to wait and see. To be honest, I don't know how they'll react. You see, it's respecting that area, the 1930s zone area. So I have to wait and see for that. I think it does respect it overall for the day. Ooh, it is breaking out. There's 8 more minutes till the 6 o'clock hour close, though, so I think we'll just have to wait and see. Gotta be patient here. Sorry, okay, I'm back. Gold is breaking out. I'm gonna go single screen view right now. 1933 area. That's a 5 minute look, yeah. 5 more minutes till the hour closes, so we'll wait and see for that. I wonder what's gonna happen near the end of the hour close. Just watching it. That was a nice rip up from 5 o'clock though, if I had to admit. That was a good rip up. Push downs, creating an upper wick on the hourly, but it's just about to close. You have to wait and see. I feel like it'll be slow and choppy for most of the day because it is Fed day, but what can you do, right? What can you do? Let's look at how the hour closed now. Pretty bullish at resistance, but it is a strong bullish candlestick. There's no shorts, there's no buys for me at the moment. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to stay on the sidelines for a little bit. See, that's why I didn't long it, because that hour was gonna go red. Would I short it? You know what? Let's have some fun today. That was a 15 look. Nah, I wouldn't short it. It's a heavy resistance. You literally have a 30 pip stop. It's a 1 minute look. Fuck it. I did it. $32, $34. This one, we'll see how it turns out. It's a 1 minute chart, obviously, so don't get too excited over it. I just want to see if the zone trading plays out. The upper band of the resistance to the lower band. So we'll wait and see how that turns out. I'm in at 1932. So I want to see what happens, really. Ooh, not bad. Kind of went my way a little bit. It's a risky ass short, I'll tell you that much. It's keeping me on the edge of my seat, literally. If I could send a picture, I'm on the edge of my seat right now. That was funny. Instagram guide on how to move to Canada for Americans. Not bad, not bad. Anyways, take profits at 29. Back to that trade. Put it at 29. Telling you, it was a quick short. I didn't believe that it would break out. Respected it. The couple reasons why I shorted it. So first, damn, it could get down to like 27. Number one, it's at resistance. Number two, it's Fed day. Still volatile and choppy. There we go. Take profit hit. If you like this short call, give a like on the stream. Time to you know what? I'm gonna put this on Instagram. I'm gonna call it the big ball short. That is a big bald short. Holy shit. That was kind of worrisome, but there we go. I'm gonna call this the big ball short. Damn, man, that was nuts. We had chat on here.
What's up, buddy?
What up, man? How you doing?
Good, yourself?
Pretty good. I had a big ball short on gold. that was crazy. What?
What happened?
1932 was a big level if you look at it, dating back a little while.
Yeah.
And I shorted at 1932. It stopped above the wicks, and I got out at 1928. So it was just quick and out. 7 o'clock
Nice.
open, kind of expected. And it's Fed day. Usually on Fed days, it just respects levels and goes the other way most days, anyways. So
Nice.
market's gonna be volatile by 12 because I think the election or like some state results are gonna come in by 12.
Well, Biden's gonna win.
Yeah, it's looking like it. Trump ain't gonna accept it, so it's gonna be pretty dope to watch everything unfold.
I mean, though, like, wasn't it Wisconsin that he wants to recount?
Yeah,
Or Michigan.
probably both. Because like in Wisconsin and Michigan, Tuesday night he had a huge lead in both of them, and then by Wednesday morning, even
I
afternoon.
think the video was right. I mean, that Dylan sent.
Yeah, exactly. Well, me and him talked about it on the phone too. It was like, dude, a lot of lefties and Democratic voters and liberals, they're gonna do the mail-ins and the early voting, but like Republicans, they don't really care because like Democrats, I say are more concerned about coronavirus, but then Republican side probably aren't as concerned, and they would just go to the polls and vote on the day of. So that's where you saw the Republican numbers go up, and then yeah, Bernie said it the best, man. Can I say?
Bernie knows.
Yeah, Bernie did say it the best, and that's where the early votes and the mail-ins came in.
It's dope. Did you just do one trade for today?
Yeah, I had a mini gold overnight, but I didn't hold it too long. Like I got in and then I had my TP at this resistance area at 1915. I got in like 1908 before sleeping. And then just 1950, like small, maybe 5-10% of my overall position size.
Oh, no one's here. There's CC Lee and throwbacks.
No idea, man. Hey, they're taking a break today. I messaged them both. I was like, we're just taking a break because it's election day and it was, quite volatile in
Yeah, I
general.
saw the messages.
Customer service. Nah, fuck it. I literally had no reason besides that to short. I don't even know if it's like good enough to post. It's called the big ball short. You balling today or no?
It's tomorrow, is it not?
No, today's Thursday, man.
I thought it's Friday. Was when they booked the courts.
No, they booked it on Thursday.
Oh, I have surgery, so no.
Oh yeah. What time?
Well, I mean, I have to be there at 10:50. Surgery's at 1:50. Surgery's an hour and a half. This is to stay there for 2 hours after I wake up. Yeah, I'm gonna be out for like a month.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
That's what happens. But you're gonna breathe a lot better.
it's a hope, but I don't think I'm gonna breathe that well after the surgery. Maybe I'll clogged up. It just sucks right now because I can't drink water. I don't care about not being able to eat food, but I can't drink water until it's over.
Oh, that's rough. No coffee either, eh?
No, nothing.
You gotta fast yourself for 24 hours. Something, was it?
Well, I couldn't, like, I was up late last night because my last drink of water was at 11:50.
Wow, that's pretty late. But after this should be better. I think the sleeping will be better too, and snoring and all that.
Yeah. I mean, I think my snoring has gone down a bit since I've lost weight already, but I think this will help. Oh, man. Oh, buddy.
Do you have any trades in?
No, I don't.
You're playing
I stopped it
Nasdaq.
on my Wayfair, and then it went back down. But it is what it is.
Oh,
Broke a new
Wayfair.
weekly high.
I feel like online e-commerce you can't go against right now. Anyone who I
Yeah,
talked to
that's
that
true.
moved into a new house said they got some of their furniture from Wayfair, even though I guess they're blowing cash out the water. But yeah, no, that looks like this right now, man. I think
Yeah,
I said that like on Monday too.
it is what it is, and continue breaking down.
Yeah,
But I mean, it is what it is. I reduced half of my shares.
yeah, fair enough. I think it's forming a descending triangle though. We'll see. I think it'll happen. The breakdown eventually.
I think that's just that's just confirmation. Just stick with a couple things and not venture off to something stupid.
Yeah, that's another confirmation. Bitcoin's up fat. If you saw 15K.
Yeah, 15K.
It's the only thing that's actually useful out of all the cryptocurrencies, seems like.
Yeah. It's Ripple at still 25 cents USD. Yeah, man, Ripple's the best. I mean, no, sorry, Bitcoin's the best. Let's see, weekly chart. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on until 25, 30,000.
Yeah, actually, it could go there with the elections. I think a lot of people are flocking to Bitcoin at the moment. Yo, things like Bitcoin always like bring up that part of me that thinks investing is so much safer and easier because you just like literally buy it and hold it. Even gold too, just buy and hold. Don't really worry about movements like we see intraday or anything. But day trading, the thrill of it and the adrenaline and everything is just so fun, man.
It is.
It's just another level. Investing is investing. It's kind of dull, but it does reap.
And that's why I think you need a bit of both.
Yeah, I know. Have the investments and the day trading. It's about building the account to that in both. Honestly, winning a lotto max would be perfect.
Yeah.
Just have a portfolio
I
of
would
everything.
basically invest 90% of it.
Yeah, exactly. Invest 90%. And you could diversify nice, short some Wayfair, buy some gold, maybe buy Amazon on dips, buy the S&P, etc. Get some.
Yeah, I remember on the girls' account, like when it was dipping and stuff just recently, I just averaged down. And then for her position, made 20% on
Nice.
Triple Q.
Nice. So, like on this rip up this week?
Yeah. I mean, the
Nice.
election was like just a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I think if Biden wins, it'll probably go down. I think the move up is because Dylan was saying
No,
that the
I'm pretty
Republicans.
sure it's like maybe the markets want Biden to win.
Who knows, really? They're pricing in the House
Because,
and the
if
Senate
you
too.
think about like Trump was the one that's really against globalization with all the tariffs, new NAFTA, trade war with China. So if he's out, then Biden probably would have easier foreign policies.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Because maybe some of the states that like Biden won, like he shouldn't have, which is Arizona, was it Michigan? Maybe even he'll win Georgia. If he wins Georgia and stuff, there's no way Trump can't leave. Because Georgia was definitely not one of the places like he was planning to lose.
No, yeah, Georgia was supposed to be Republican. Operation Lockdown, man. Alex Jones. Do you think if there was coronavirus or this lockdown situation, I think Trump would have won, to be honest, if there wasn't lockdown or COVID or
Why?
anything. Because so there was a poll that said, "What's the voters' biggest concern?"
It's
First was
COVID.
yeah, it's COVID, right? And with
Everyone.
COVID, if it didn't happen, the economy was doing pretty good. You have to give Trump that. Way back in like December, it was doing
But
pretty
can you
well.
say it's Trump that doesn't makes the economy good?
No, he inherited a good economy. That's what I always go
Because
by.
then I'd be saying that it's not Trump, then it's probably like Jerome Powell.
I think it's a mix of everything when it comes to Fed and different legislation of government, whether it's the president, House, Senate. They do make all the rules, but yeah, the Fed does kind of.
And furthermore, wouldn't you give the credit to the business owners like Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, all
Yeah,
these
those guys
guys?
do create jobs, but they create jobs because there's less taxes. If they were taxed higher above that threshold, they pay more taxes, right? That means they would have to cut certain areas, which would be jobs or whichever areas they could cut. But Trump, in a sense, he did inherit a good economy from Obama. Obama did kill it in his 8-year term. And then after
Mm-hmm.
that, he did create more jobs too. The numbers don't really lie when you even look at the NFP results on a weekly basis on Trump's term. Even his last one in 2019, that was pretty big too. So, but then after COVID hit, all the Democratic states locked down. The economy got fucked. A lot of people lost their jobs, so that's just like the killer, the dagger in Trump's candidacy right there.
In the Democratic or the Republican states?
So the Democratic states actually locked down first, and that's where Alex. I was watching it. That's where Alex Jones called Operation Lockdown, right? And then the Republican states kind of had delayed it for a bit until their cases got pretty bad. Because you saw Florida, their cases got bad quick, right? And they're still pretty bad
Mm-hmm.
to the day. But even in that sense, if COVID and the lockdowns and coronavirus didn't happen, there would be a lockdown or nothing, and the economy would still be good. You know what I mean? And then that would build the case for Trump, and Trump would have actually won by a landslide because those are the swing votes in Georgia and Michigan and Wisconsin that he needed. Maybe Arizona too. Maybe those like couple 100,000 that voted based off their economy would have voted Republican again. That would have just went Trump's way.
But because you mentioned that historically Democrats are the ones that like to do mail-in ballots, but Republicans like to vote at the polls, that essentially neglected them to go to the polls because they were scared of COVID.
Well, no, that part is just that's completely like a different. That whole part with that is based off current events, like how the voting happened. Democrats and liberals in general, lefties, they do like to do early voting and mail-ins. Mail-ins got more popular and early voting because of COVID concerns. Because you would have like seniors or high risk individuals doing that if they really did want to vote. Because there was a higher voter turnout. All the votes aren't counted yet, but there's probably gonna be like 150 million total, which is 20 million more than 2016. But you get all those people that are worried about coronavirus and all that other stuff doing early mail-in, early voting or mail-ins. So that's being counted like after election day week. So it's going to be counted up until Friday. I think that's what they said because there's a lot of ballots still left to be counted. But even with that, man, the main concern for all the voters were the economy. You got 40 million people losing their jobs. Those 40 million aren't going to be swayed by Trump. You know what I mean? Because of his handling of the lockdowns and everything. Everything gets blamed to the president. He needs a scapegoat in that. So if there never was a coronavirus or COVID, then that would just build Trump's case for a great economy. And he would have probably won those swing states that you see turning blue right now. It's interesting though. What up, TTFX? You got a viewer joining us. How you doing?
Yeah, that's interesting.
It is, man. It's a game. I swear. It's a game of chess or something.
But then the thing is that if there's 20 million more votes than last year, then when you say that the sample size increased, meaning that's like that the people that voted, because it's not just the U.S. that had a lockdown; it's every single country in the world.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
That people just don't like Trump anymore.
But what do you
They're just tired
use?
of his shenanigans.
What do you use on election year when there's a lockdown and the economy goes to pretty much shambles during a few month period? Who's gonna be the scapegoat? Who's a scapegoat in Canada when anything goes wrong?
I mean, no one's really blaming Trudeau.
No, Trudeau I think he did a pretty good job, to be honest. I hate him. He did a pretty good job. But if something goes wrong, if some like Alberta, Alberta's if he doesn't approve like a pipeline or something, who's Alberta blaming? Who's Alberta gonna vote?
Well, that's specific to one group.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Lockdowns affects everyone, right?
It does. It does. It's interesting. It's still kind of a game. I think Trump was, even for Biden, Biden was using Trump as an example in most of those cases. Like he shattered the economy. He caused all these cases to rise. He has none of that other stuff, which is true. His social issues aren't the best at all. I think low key he's kind of racist too. But it is what it is. You also had a high black voter turnout. So that could have swayed all the votes in those big black demographic cities like Philadelphia and Atlanta. Phoenix too. Phoenix had a lot of Latinos over there.
That's true.
But yeah, either way, Biden's gonna win. Damn, TTFX said hi and dipped.
Oh yeah, man. It is what it is.
Wow, man, Georgia's 18,000 vote difference.
Yeah, I know, from 100,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the thing is, there's way more votes to be counted.
Yeah, 1% of 4.8 million. How much is that?
I think if you go to the Guardian, it just tells you how much.
Oh, Guardian tells you.
50,000 votes estimated left to count. Yeah, I'll send it to the chat. I don't even know what the hell Nevada is doing. Their numbers haven't changed.
Which one?
Nevada.
Yeah, Nevada's just taking its sweet ass time. They said they might keep ballots open until the 12th or something, which is dumb. Like mail-ins coming in. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, mail-ins, that's fine. I get that. But I'm just saying, like, if they just kept it like going, people would keep voting.
Straight roaches.
Yeah.
It's Nevada, man. Degenerates are in Nevada. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Vegas, Reno.
That's insane. I thought Georgia was gonna be hell, but if he loses Georgia, I don't care if he like requests recounts.
She's gonna request the recount in Georgia for sure. Wait, which county still has to be?
That's interesting. They all look like they're all 100%.
Yeah, I know. I looked at all the blues. It's all 100%. I'll put this up here. Wait, where do you see how many votes are left to be counted?
Go back there, scroll down, past the map, right there.
Oh, wow. Oh, they already said Arizona's going to Biden, eh? Nice.
Arizona, yeah. Yeah, it's not looking good. Honestly, though, it really depends on Nevada. I don't even know why they're taking so effing long.
Yeah, this is a big one. Why is Alaska undecided? Alaska's pretty red, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alaska's like. Nevada taking its sweet ass time.
Yep. As always.
Who's this Joe Jorgensen? Libertarian. Yo, there was 0% of the votes in for California on Tuesday night. And right when the polls closed, CNN was like, we're projecting California to win. It makes sense, but with 0% of the votes counted, it's just like straight up California.
Yeah.
Democratic. Do you know anyone with COVID?
iPhone 12, bro.
Oh, iPhone 12? Nah,
Yeah.
my iPhone's still good.
How high gold's gonna go?
2000.
That'd be nice.
U.S. 100,000 cases past couple days. Not bad.
For new 100,000 new cases.
Yeah, per day past couple days. Probably gonna be more after election. It's gonna be like 110, 120 coming up. Do you know anyone with COVID?
No, I don't.
That's
Do
good.
you?
Nope. I don't either.
Good job, Raja.
Took him 4 or 5 years to that point. We'll get there.
Man, people are calling early.
People are calling you early?
Yeah. Those freaking, not telemarketers, but what is it called?
Scammers.
Automated calls.
Oh, the CRA is investigating you.
Oh, I already gave up on the CRA, man.
Those scammers, yo, they get people though. They actually do
If
get
they
people.
want to come, man, meet me outside, man.
Garage,
Like,
8 p.m.
Yeah. I'm here all the time, so I ain't running away.
No. Fuck it. You ain't, I ain't even gonna go out anywhere, man.
Yeah.
Time to chill. Enjoy the holidays.
Did you know when you're gonna be writing your exam?
No, not yet. But with these COVID cases, they have an online option now, which is sick.
No.
Yeah, so you could just write it online. I'm just procrastinating it too hard, man. Fuck me.
It's all good.
You guys just have to make that study schedule and go with that flow. And I know I know me, I could finish it in like 2 weeks. I've done that with like online courses before.
Yeah. But you should schedule it before Christmas.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably gonna have to do that before Christmas.
push.
Market's ripping right now. Well, S&P anyways.
Come on. Oh, man.
What are you waiting for,
Man, this
Pop?
sucks. I want to drink water, man.
You're probably dying without coffee, man.
Oh, man. Sorry, what were you about to say?
What do you want to pop?
Spy.
Oh, are you in it?
Yeah, I got a position at 35. 100.
35.05?
No, 35.
Oh, 35.
Yeah. Just waiting.
Oh, nice. Like right here, 7:30.
Yeah. Especially
Nice.
when I think is it the 30-minute? As soon as I saw the 30-minute candlestick form, that overextension wick, and
Yeah.
then it just forming above the support, like, yeah, might as well. I mean, the
Uh,
trade's already break even, but I'm gonna punch out 40%.
Well, wait, see if it breaks a high. It's still on a bullish trend.
Well, no, I'm gonna punch out 40% when I hit my 10 pip target.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a
And
good
then just let it
idea.
run. I don't really care. It was just interesting. I just remember trading NASDAQ and stuff, and like, yeah. I think if it's not trending and stuff, yeah, I think 3-to-1s, 4-to-1s are good. Because I look back too, and it was essentially a dollar move on QQQ.
Yeah, it's pretty big. So even
But that's
with
like
that,
typically what I usually go anyways.
yeah, that's
You know what I
your
mean?
take
So
profit amount. So even with that, I feel like if you can
unless it was
consistent,
trending and stuff, or like it's falling, like, oh, there we go.
nice. But no, if you consistently hit it 3-to-1, 4-to-1, might as well just consistently hit 3-1, 4-to-1 every time now.
Yeah. I think it's whatever the market's gonna give. So if
Yeah.
I was trading QQQ during the day, that works. I think when Yuri milks it, it's like it's always when it's trending.
Yeah, when it's trending. He says he does a lot of those trades, like 6-7 pip losses.
Yeah,
And then when he waits for that big candlestick move, and when that happens, that's his big profit, right? The one good trade in that
yeah.
aspect.
I mean, yeah, if you look at the daily on like even SPY, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like October 29th, October 30th, and even November 2nd,
Yeah,
just consolidation. And
yeah,
then you finally had that breakup on November 2nd.
and that's a trend, right?
Yeah, and then exactly, you found some support. Even if you're going for 50 pips, you got there on the next candle stick, right?
Right here, right on the 4th.
Yeah.
No, that was a good one.
But then November 3rd, yeah, I guess. I was surprised Because yeah, I think the markets, if they wanted Trump to win, the markets would have dropped already.
If they wanted Trump to win,
If they wanted Trump to win.
it's tough to say. If they wanted Trump to win, that's when you had that. Remember how on Tuesday night you had that pump up on SPY? That's when they said Trump is projected to win or like is on track to win.
Yeah.
But then it was
But-
like it flipped Wednesday morning, and then that increased the market price too. I don't know, man. Markets are
Yeah.
insane.
I mean, then when we back down to 3,300, because now Biden's gonna win.
Yeah, now Biden is 100% Biden will win unless some shit
Yeah.
goes on. But yeah, fuck, I guess it's going up because of Biden. We'll see what the markets do. But yo, if there's like recounts and that other stuff, kind of.
There's going to be knowing Trump. Because
Well, he already
both,
filed
they even said
lawsuits.
Democrats and Republicans have their legal teams don't look.
Yeah, even Trump's filed lawsuits already in 3 states.
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah, in 3 states he already filed lawsuits, and then 2 states for recounts. But in those 2 states, they'll probably recount it, and then in the
Which 2 states?
wasn't it Wisconsin, Michigan?
So Michigan.
The recounts. Here, let me
I
check.
know it's Michigan because like there's I think a law saying that there has to be some, I don't know if it's witness or something, but like something along those lines, because like it's all fenced out and they won't let, was it?
He wants a recount in Wisconsin and in is it? No, it's just in Wisconsin, not Michigan.
Oh, it's not in Michigan, eh?
Yeah, it's just Wisconsin. But yo, even with that, he's gonna
But
get
the thing
it.
is, if Biden takes Georgia, it doesn't even matter if you take back Wisconsin, because then he'll get Nevada.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then at that point, the election's done. It's lost.
Yeah,
So
especially if he gets Georgia, it's over.
if he gets
Nevada,
Georgia,
there's still a chance that you can come back, but yeah. Look at you, QQQ. Okay, first minute's $1.80. Second one's $1. Let's see how this closes. So currently the range is about $1. The rest run.
those lawsuits are gonna be interesting though, because he wanted like officials to be at the polling places where they count votes, and they wouldn't allow anyone in. They boarded it up and all that stuff.
Yeah, that really depends on the state law.
It does,
If
yeah.
the states like are supposed to allow them in, then yeah, those guys messed up. And then that'd be a recount.
100%.
For a recount.
I think it might happen in like Pennsylvania if Trump loses that. Because they didn't allow that in Pennsylvania, but I'm pretty sure by law you're supposed to. Who knows actually?
Man, these mail-in ballots. I can't believe it. Bernie called it to the T.
Yeah, he called like everything on that.
Like, it's insane.
Basically the states too.
Yeah.
He knew what was up.
NASDAQ, you crazy. US 500. What is that? Is that 15-minute chart? Oh, that's not NASDAQ. That's you. Yeah, man, that's so beaut. If you look at US 100, like, is it? Yeah. as soon as if you look at the 15-minute chart, as soon as it forms like that huge kind of like doji,
The wick.
enter right after the wick
Boom.
was 7
Dude.
pips.
Yeah, that's big. A $60 move after that. Well,
And like, yeah, there you go. You're 5 to 1, more than 5 to 1, 6 to 1.
yeah.
No, no, 7. No, 7 to 1. 7, yeah.
Even Dow too. Dow had a 100-point move. Man, indexes do move quite nice especially when the American market opens.
Yeah,
You have those
honestly,
nice ones. Even yesterday when I hit, it was like nice and steady. Or was it 2 days ago? Whatever it was. But yeah, no, that was nice.
no, they move.
2 days ago.
I mean, that's why I like trading QQQ. But like, obviously, like, indexes give you more control, especially overnight positions.
Yeah, they do. Indexes are nice.
And one thing is indexes no commissions, and the spreads are not different from pro count to non-pro count.
Really, eh?
Yeah, there's no difference.
That's pretty sick too.
I still have access to the pro.
Well, yeah, but did you switch to the non-pro or something?
I didn't change anything.
Oh, but you still have
I
access
just
to.
withdrew capital. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, 3. Let's go. Watch list. Man, such a plane breaks. Okay, 30 minutes about to close. 10 minutes right here. Oh, damn. Planetaire. Woo. Woo, woo, woo.
What happened?
Planetaire?
Yeah.
Planetaire? Yeah, Palantir? Sorry, Palantir Tech. Yeah, it ripped big today. 9%.
Damn, that's a
Nice.
big rip.
Oh, man. Big
Palantir.
things today. Hopefully it rips up too, but all this good news, I'm assuming it would. Yeah, I'm glad. Let's see here.
What's the ticker for it?
PLTR.
Ooh, that's a nice rip.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was a little too quick. I entered my first half position at like 11 something.
Yeah.
Probably at the highs. It was $11, and then it dropped down to like 8 or something, 9. Let's look at here. Yeah, my first entry was 11:30, and my second entry was at 9:13.
So you averaged, yeah, that's a nice average
Yeah,
down. 913's a
yeah.
nice one.
And then I had another like 200 shares for $6 if it went down there.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice trade. The average down strat.
Yeah, and especially IPOs, just gonna test it out. But yeah, it's nice. I'm gonna hold this on to, for it to go to 20. Let's go. Oh, let's keep going up. That's my boy. That's my spy boy. Yeah, let's buy me some gold. I don't care.
It's chilling.
It's just chilling. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can change the stop to like 3504, right below the 30-minute candlestick. Or it's in a flip.
3504. Yeah, that's a nice one
If it
right below
flips,
here.
then yeah.
I think that's a good area to keep your stop. Otherwise, if it breaks out, you got nice clean room, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do much. Yeah, because I already got rid of 60%, so I only have 40% left. Just to let it ride.
Yeah, just let it ride.
And then,
See how it does like on
it
this
was
area.
interesting too. I was in natural gas for like 2-3 days.
Dude,
I
natural
got out
gas
break
ripped.
it ripped. I actually was shorting it, but
Oh,
I obviously shorted it on the third day, not the second day. Because if I shorted on the second day, that'd been a nice 20 cents.
yeah.
But yeah, no, like it was weird. I didn't get charged a swap on it. I don't know why.
You got charged a swap?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't for Blackbull?
Yeah, I didn't get
What
charged
time
a
did
swap
you
for
short
holding
it?
natural gas for 2 days.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I thought there would be a swap because I'm pretty sure indexes there's gonna be definitely a swap.
Yeah, there will be. Well, you saw Yuri's. He got a swap on his. So.
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing I'm worried about with SPY, by the way, it's Fed day. Like you'll probably see a pop to like 35.20, and then it'll probably just consolidate until Fed news.
No, that's fine. I totally yeah. I mean,
yeah, we'll see what happens. Hour
if it
looks
moves,
good.
it moves. If I get stopped out, it's good. I get stopped out, but
yeah, that's true. At least you're ready for both sides. So
yeah,
that's
I mean
all
the
that
stop's
matters.
there and stuff. Unless like SPY gaps down like 100 points, then yeah. But I don't think it's gonna do that.
No,
I don't think it's in the gap. It might go down 100 points, but I don't think it's a gap down 100 points.
Gapping down 100 points would just be too much, man.
Yeah, it's
too
just
insane.
That's when you file a complaint.
File a complaint.
Let's see. Yeah, I think honestly, man, I kind of want to make. I think my side project is I'm gonna make a spreadsheet. And the spreadsheet, because you know how I tell you about what I do with Triple Q, right? Like kind of systematic. And the best thing about it is like it's cheap on like Questree to do it because buying ETFs is $0.
Yeah, it is.
So I was thinking about a spreadsheet here. Where first you input kind of obviously the current price, and then you also make you have different spreadsheets. So one is that you'll have a continuous, let's just say, drop of 1% on Nasdaq. And
Okay.
at most, I'm gonna make that like up to 50%, right?
Yeah.
1% each and every day. Realistically, it won't happen, but that's probably your worst case scenario, right?
Yeah, it have to be some big news
On
for it to do
average,
that.
1%. And then you have one that's 0.5% or 0.75% of like a normal decline, and then one's 0.5%, one's 0.25% on average.
Yeah.
And I want to see by like kind of what I think about like maybe trends or like how far this is gonna go down, like average it out. So if I'm prepared, for example, let's just say I'm prepared that like Nasdaq's gonna drop 20%, right? So divide that through 50 days, so that's like a 0.4% average that's gonna drop
Per day, yeah.
per day. So then that's the number that's gonna show up on QQQ, right? So then that means triple Q is gonna be 3 times that amount, which will be 1.2%, right?
Yeah.
On average, that's in a drop.
Is it pretty
per
like
day.
is it correlated like that? So like 0.4% would be a 1.2% exact, or is there some discrepancy?
I would say there's like there's discrepancy, but it's negligible in that
Okay.
sense.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter in that sense. But yeah, continue.
No, but then days you'll have days that like Nasdaq drops 3% in one day,
Yeah. That's true too.
which has happened.
Yeah.
And then you have, because like this is just kind of like to smooth things out. So that's why I'm gonna say on average, if you have a 10-20% drop, it's probably like that 10-20% drop is probably gonna happen within 2 days.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's not gonna be like, unless you're on like an actual solidified downtrend, right? So
Yeah.
then it'll show a drop on triple Q. So then I kind of know where my worst scenarios kind of are, and then where I can plan my buy limits.
Kind of like average down
So then,
with the buy limits.
yeah, then it would calculate exactly the price. Like, okay, so 1.2%, right? So let's just say triple Q's at $100. So
Yeah.
then it'll be like the limit order is going to be at. So this is instead of what I used to do, where it was just completely just the monetary value. Like, so every 50 cents I was going to buy, like, let's just say a couple shares, just averaging down, right? This would kind of give me a more definitive, like, percentage-wise. So then that means that it'd be 1.2%. So it'll be what? No, sorry, it'll be 98.8%.
Yeah.
Triple Q's value, right? So then it'll be $98.80 is where you put the limit order.
So it's more like systematic. Yeah. So then it's like more systematic on how you're gonna trade it or invest in it. That makes sense.
The one thing I realized is like your average price gets affected the more entries that you have in averaging down.
Yeah, that's true. It does.
So. Whereas if you do it purely like when you do, and that comes from
it
being.
Are you gonna have like the same weighting, or is it gonna be like kind of average weighting, or like more weighted as it goes down? So like if it goes down 20%, are you gonna have like twice the amount of shares or something?
And that's an interesting thing, because now the one thing is that if we have this, and this is something I'm hypothesizing, I'm not 100%. Well, I know how theoretically it's going to work. Because, for example, and stuff, a 10% drop is different at $100 than it is at $50 monetarily speaking.
Yeah, it is 100%. Right. So.
Right? One's going to be $5 drop, one's going to be $10 drop, right? At different prices. So by the time triple Q's at $100 and it drops to $50, right? Like, obviously, you could buy more shares.
Yeah, you can.
Same kind of amount that you're willing to invest anyway.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
If I was gonna put like, every 1% drop on TQQQ, I was gonna put $100 to it. But that $100 at $50 is to buy you more, or $1,000, let's just say.
Yeah.
$1,000 would definitely buy you a lot more at $50 than it would have at 100.
Yeah, easily it would
So I
have.
don't know if that in itself is already going to average that down. You know what I'm trying to say?
But your average price wouldn't. It would.
It would go down more because you just doubled the amount of shares you're averaging down
Yeah, that's true. That
from
makes
100
sense.
to 50. And like
So
I
it's
said,
more like
I'm not
monetary.
100%.
Yeah.
Theoretically, I kind of have a grasp of what would happen, but like that's why I want to make this spreadsheet so I can see it visually, like on
Yeah.
a histogram.
Yeah, I think you just gotta make the spreadsheet and kind of test with it, test with the numbers, test with the average prices that you would
Because
have
yeah,
averaging down. So
like you have like a certainty that Nasdaq won't go to $0, and then if you factor in that like Nasdaq will drop 30% is your normal kind of downturn markets, and then 50% is like your extreme cases. No, let's maybe go a little bit more. Maybe 60% is your extreme cases, 30% is your regular, like depression
yeah,
or downturn of the markets, and then 10% is your typical drops, right? But then that all like if it's a regular recession because there's certain kind of news maybe you would be monitoring.
yeah,
That markets are definitely not good. We're definitely heading into a recession.
yeah. That was March,
But
for
then you have a
example.
financial crisis, like like shit's definitely hitting the fan.
Yeah,
So then you play the extreme case.
but the extreme cases only happen when catalysts happen like that. But even with
Yeah,
that, you
like
see a
that, right?
recovery after. Like even after the
So then
financial crisis in March, you saw a big ass recovery, right? Like even if you invested
yeah.
in March or if you had that strategy in March, for the worst case scenario, 50%
Oh
drop,
man, like the recession, like dude.
that would have been nice right now. But
Because I remember trading triple Q when it was at $30.
mm-hmm.
It's at
Yeah.
150 now.
Yeah, that's 5 times right there. But it's like what this strategy is gonna work, and I think it'll work for the next little while. But I think it's like what Raja says too. Next time you have a recession or an election, you put the strategy to use then. Because if you have like a financial crisis or like a March, like that's the extreme cases with the strategy. Then
No,
you,
but what I'm trying to say too is like that's like the extreme in like your typical recession.
yeah,
But like market pullbacks, then if nothing really is, there's no callous, there's no really bad news, then you're going to be expecting maybe a 10-15% drop.
yeah, at most like 20 at like the worst case. But you're right, 10 to 15.
Yeah,
20.
and then you play that because you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it did drop just like last month in September.
Yeah, September. So I think that was it, right? So let me look.
How much was that drop? Let's actually take a look.
September.
So in September, it dropped how many points?
Not that
Nasdaq
far,
dropped.
dude.
13%.
Yeah, 13%. So
Then it went back up.
even in July, it was
13%.
like 10% SPY. I'm like a
Then it
SPY,
dropped
anyways.
again. Another 10%. Yeah. So these are the moves that I'm gonna say is typical. Like
Yeah.
obviously with the COVID thing, everyone's kind of scared. Lockdowns never happened before. Yeah, that'd be kind of like our medium case.
Yeah, it's
Or I
true.
would actually pin it to my extreme case, but that dropped 30%.
I think just put it on the spreadsheet and then kind of check it from there. But yeah, those extreme cases, I don't think those are like really the norm for the markets when it comes down to it.
And then triple
for
Q,
safety.
how much did you drop? Yeah, 30%. When the market, no, actually not that bad. So I'm just looking at the same thing from, okay, so US 100. So from the high October 13th, that upper wick till the bottom to October 19th, that dropped 10.7%. And at the same time, triple Q from the very highs till the bottom dropped 28.49%. So not even the 30%. That's interesting. Because I start averaging now for the girls' account probably around at like 130-ish.
Yeah. So
120. No, sorry, 120, 124 was when I first started buying. And it was, I think, it was just a couple shares every like.
and what price did it get to?
It got to interesting 113.71. and then it ripped back up in 3 days.
Yeah.
To 151.
Fat rip right there. So wait, what price did you average that if your first entry was 124?
My average price was 119.
Oh, that's pretty good
overall.
average price.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, it's
So I
ripping
got
right
it when
now.
it was at 140-ish. So yeah, I missed this $10 move.
Markets are ripping right now, man. Holy.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this stream though.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a nice, crazy day today though. Holy.
Yep. Oh my goodness! Wow.
What?
Should have just kept everything.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was
Holy
watching it
smokes,
pop up.
buddy! Wow.
We'll see though. There's Fed news at 12. I won't be on for that. I'll probably just watch it, but not gonna do it.
Wow, man, that's insane.
But yeah, thanks everybody tuning in. Catch you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, see you everyone. Take care.